that I'm really grateful for the experience that I had at Angel Farms, because it had taught me in a very real physical way the process of life. It had put some pieces together for me that I knew, but I didn't see it quite like that. When, you know, every day you see that in a tank, then you have a whole different understanding of it. You have a whole different understanding, and you have a lot more respect for your body when you actually get to see what it goes through, how it helps you on your journey of your choices. That intelligence inside that's working within is with you every step of the way. You don't need to argue with it. All you need to do is realize what it's there for and what it's doing for you, which it loves you and was created for the greatest joy in your life, for love, for happiness. And this is what everybody ultimately wants, strives for, and wants the balance and just peace. And so when these disharmonies come into our life and the body starts trying to cope with them, it still does. And it's amazing. It's like sometimes you look inside the tank and think, my God, it's I've been living on the grace of God, basically, on the grace of Spirit. Because if you look at it, it's like, my goodness, how can I ever move anything out? You know, or how did my liver do this? You know, how did my liver hold thousands of stones and it didn't hurt me, trying to help me? So it's like, it's a whole different respect you get for yourself and for your own creation, which is this life, and your body is still creation. You co-created it, you want it to be like that. So, and I'm very grateful for that, for the journey there and for what I have seen inside myself, what was inside myself, and the hosting of things that were inside me. So whenever I think of somebody who is a loved one, which is anybody be that way actually, anybody that you see in pain and you don't want them to be in pain, there's only so much you can say. People have to be ready to hear that people have to be ready. And the Spirit has to kind of whisper to them, yes, this is what I want to do. But when I speak to people, you know, I just kind of say of the good things that I learned there, that I learned about water, that I learned about the liver, what I learned about these things and how they affect us and how we can just release them. And I also tell them how my tank looked.
Please tell us how your tank looked.
Well, I've seen some big parasites there, but the most impressive one was the liver day. This really was impressive. I've seen some ropes that came out and pockets that were old and things that were there for a while. So that was very beautiful and humbling for the self even. My God, there's all this amazing works that are going on inside. So that's what I tell people. I tell them how my tank looked. I tell them that on the liver day that the board was lifted and there was so many liver stones covering the whole surface of the water that I was like, wow. And the day after that, what happened? I just give them the examples. Like I say, how my body felt, how sensitive my skin was the day after, and how the blood was. I felt the blood rushing through my veins, and how much plaque came out the day after. All these physical things. That's what I tell them. But if they hear it in some way inside, wow, I want that cleanup, you know. I want that cleanup. Then it happens. They start thinking that way. I can feel better. I don't have to be in pain, or, you know, whatever, however Spirit moves them, however they hear it. So that's what happens.